Hiya. Hi guys, so welcome to the studio tour video, Melody, which we said we were going to do a while ago. So this is my 250th video.
Wow.
Film for the channel. So I'd spoke to a few friends privately and said that 250 would be the number that the hallowed studio tour, or Studio 1 as it's now being called.
Yeah.
Announcement soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, without further ado guys, let me drop off here, get the gimbal on, and I shall show you around all the shelves and all the little bits, Mel, and let everyone into the behind the scenes of what makes this little channel tick.
Absolutely.
Okay guys, so I figured the easiest way to do this is to show you wall by wall. So this is the first familiar wall. More so you guys that'll know me for a long time and have watched with the familiar Star Wars wallpaper. Okay, so I'll go across the top and then we'll start off across the bottom, then I'll show you them. Okay, so we've got a couple of Toy Story little Funko key rings, and then we have our selection of Star Wars pops across the top there. And this shelf must be about 9 foot long. I think it's got about 25 pops on it. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go onto the upper shelf there, the upper level. So we've got a Fallout flag there. And then we just got, I think this one was from Zabby. This was the Out of Time one from Back to the Future, the license plate. We've got a New York Mets. And we have a San Francisco 49ers. You all know by now, or certainly you familiar guys know of my love for American sports. Okay, so dropping down, we've got a couple of Rangers Star Wars figures. I'm not sure what they are. They're from Smiths here, Smythe in the United Kingdom. So there's a Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Chewbacca from the Solo movie. And then we have a few Pez. Okay, so they don't need any introduction, guys. I'll just whiz along them for you and shut my mouth just for a little minute. Catch my breath. Okay, then we come down onto our hi-fi here and a selection of music. Most of you know me, I love like my thrash metal. I love like stuff like Metallica, there you go. Okay, Iron Maiden, stuff like that. Always important to have a few tunes. And coming down, we've got the Jaws flag here, which I think a few of you may have seen from a Zabby unbox, I think it may have been. And then coming down, we've got our bottle opener from Transformers, Batman keyring stroke bottle. No, it's actually, keyring bottle opener, sorry. A couple of little clips from my green screen there. My Everton bauble, which is a gift off Melody for Christmas. And the Punisher face mask, which, you know, we're not looking at using too often now, thankfully. Then we go across onto one of the shelves, the top shelf, okay. So we've got the autographed Margot Robbie Harley Quinn picture there. Little Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas, little wristband, and then we go across with just various knickknacks. Got a couple of the big cups, so we've got like Star Wars there, got Harry Potter, I think that's a Star Wars Vader, that was from Rogue One there, and our various little knickknacks. The golf ball, by the way guys, went on our first date. We basically went mini golfing, and I shot a hole in one with that ball, and it just ended up in my pocket. Okay, and a couple of little Star Wars cases and Spider-Man there. Dropping down onto another Pez, Olaf. We've got various board games, and we've got my MCU collection on Blu-ray there. And just dropping down, we've got a couple of, we've got 3 Stranger Things daubs, some 12-sided dice, a couple more board games, and then we have my Imperial Assault board game collection with all the expansions, and a little knick-knack shelf on the bottom with a turntable, a couple of clips and extended arms, and a microphone for podcasting. And then just going across the rest of the wall there, we've got letters off Justin, off Jimmy. We've got a little bit of Halloween posterage going on there, and various little Lord of the Rings and Walking Dead and stuff like that, little wolves, all types of stuff going on here. Little gallery, Harley Quinn, gift off Melody, Monaco, my love for my favourite Grand Prix, Monaco, Star Trek, the Wrath of Khan, and a really cool Boba Fett lanyard. Okay, the strap goes up there, and coming down onto the light switch, so it's light side and dark side. A couple of little Batman daub promotional pictures I think the cut-offs of boxes and folded there, framed even, guys. And a letter off our friend Wayne Deacon. And then we just go along to the familiar, or once familiar, little shelving unit there. And a collection of DC daubs, okay? Dropping down, and the first line I ever managed to complete, only 4 of them, is the Holiday Marvel pops there. Okay, and little Christmas lights that go round there, guys. Okay, and I'm now going to stop and we'll change and go on to the main wall. So starting here is the fire escape. Again, a few of your older subscribers may remember a couple of videos done on a balcony last year. So we've got a couple of tripods moving up past the fire escape door, and we have our little collection of Harley Quinn pictures. Okay, a couple of Batman ones, going back to Harley and the Joker. Okay, Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey. Okay, and then we have a shelving unit. So on the top there we have a couple of board games, okay, and a rule book, a couple of gaming aids. Then we come down onto some pops. So we got Hodor, we've got the Samurai Batman, we have Gandalf, and we have the start of my Talisman board game collection. Keep watching till like the end of the year, round about November, hint hint, for something coming for there. We have Crypto Chaos, Zombicide, Black Plague, Zombicide Original. We have Resident Evil 2, Aeon's End, Hellboy, an expansion, and a nice little Star Wars chain there. Coming down, guys, we've got a load of Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition rule books, various different bits and bobs, monsters manuals, stuff like that, and the D&D games, Ravenloft, Wrath of Shardalon, and Legend of Dritz. Okay, and a couple of kits there to build for Warcry, Batman Talisman, Fallout board game, the expansion, another expansion on there, and the amazing Escape the Dark Castle. Okay, so panning back up, and we go on to the meat and taties of it now. Okay, so we have our board here, guys, and that basically is what runs this channel. Okay, that's all my notes, all my plans, the whole lot. Front of that, or underneath, we have a little shelf, which we've got the little Fallout dude on, Fallout daub. We have a little bit of official Mandalorian merchandise there. Little mini arcade, that one is Dig Dug. We have Madeline, black and white. She was one of my Grail pops, gift off Melody. We have Gallagher mini arcade, a Rubik cube, and of course a Captain America daub. Moving down onto the desk, and we've got a couple of Thundercats bits, Joker and Harley. We got some Game of Thrones there. We've got a Funko Soda of Batman, Gollum. I think that is the Planet of the Apes across the bottom there, guys. More Thundercats. We've got the Capcom arcade machine, a Harley coaster, and of course the TV to play the game on. And coming across onto the last part of the wall, where we have Olaf, Jack, the Joker in 10-inch. Then we go on to Mando and Boba. The glare is terrible, I do apologise. There you go, this is actually the red Boba, this is Chrome Mando. Okay, Death Star Duel, Venom vs Spider-Man comic moment, and then we have the Witch King on Fellbeast, the Balrog, and then we have a couple of little bits there. Eagle-eyed amongst you'll notice Dead Zone, okay. Board game series I started, which still needs a gameplay, and the Warcry there, okay. And then moving on to wall number 3, which is our window wall. So again, this is laid out in the Star Wars with Return the Jedi curtains and the Marvel range of pops across the top from Pop in a Box. Most of you there know the joke about the metallic ones. Okay, so we move right across, same sort of thing again, guys. About 9 foot long, about 25 pops on there, okay. Nothing to see on the window there, except for my blonde bombshell Harley, my big Harley money box, and another bombshell. No, it's not actually a bombshell, tell a lie, sorry. It's Harley Hint Hair, original Batman animated series garb, and a couple of Lord of the Rings Prancing Pony coasters along the way. And for anybody coming to stay for a couple of drinks or for an evening in the studio, we have a little sofa bed here, and we have the Game of Thrones cushion. we have Grogu, and we have, of course, Mickey the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and probably one of the pride of places in my collection here. Ignore the camera bags on the bottom, guys, okay? This is the corner going on to the last wall. A couple of camera bags there. We have my little retro portable Radio Shack CTV10. That still works. And then coming on to my horror collection, okay? So we have the Jason Voorhees pop, Jason's mask, and we have his machete up here, okay? And then we have Michael Myers knife, along with the Michael pop, and of course Michael's mask there. And moving up, we finish off with Freddy Krueger mask and hat, Freddy's pop, and of course Freddy's glove, okay? And finally, wall number 4, we have a load of pops up along the top there. There's all sorts in there, Mandalorian, all types of stuff like that. And we come down onto the back of the door where we have a Batman and Joker poster. Okay, and then we just got some shelf space here, guys. The Children of the Forest sitting up on there. And we got the Ushi's set there. Coming down onto the next shelf, we've got the Street Fighter range, which you are all hopefully watching the new series, and a couple of pops. The Crow, My Other Grail, Sorcerer Mickey from Fantasia, MTV, which will be appearing soon, and Evel Knievel. And we've got a Ghost Rider comic here. Some Scooby-Doo Pez of the whole crew. And then we go down onto the Scooby-Doo Dorbs, a Valentine's gift off my lovely Melody, okay? And then my other obsession as well, you all know, is Nightmare Before Christmas. So we've got a couple of prints there. You'll probably recognise most of these from, Zavvi boxes and stuff. We've got a Captain America, Collect Them All scale, as that's called, and my little Nightmare Before Christmas shelf. These are actually cake toppers, these little guys on the front here. We got the Jack Funko soda, and we got a couple of little bits out of Zavvi boxes again. And then I've got a couple of plastic boxes, woolly hats, a couple of you might recognise from the vlogs, Star Wars medal, just knickknacks, and a famous knife I nearly sliced myself and so many people open with. And then we have our little cupboard here, okay? So we got various retro machines in here, okay, because you all know I'm a massive retro gamer. And then we have the desk, okay, so it's nice basic setup, laptop, lamp, obviously my diary, which isn't on there at the minute, my Harley Quinn lamp, which is quite cool, okay, another Harley coaster, and then we go on to the top of my second little unit there, Harry Potter diary, just various knickknacks, and then just to finish off, opening up here, we've got all sorts of gimbals and bits and bobs in there, electric equipment in there, more retro machines, a Nintendo 64 and a Sony PlayStation. Okay, so guys, that concludes the tour of the studio. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and let's head back up to the top, and I'll see you all in a bit. Oh, sorry, one last thing to note, sorry, I did miss it. Little frame picture there of Everton's victory, the first victory in 22 years at Anfield last season. You might gather it's quite important to me to be put up on my studio wall. The reason for that is not any kind of gloat nor pride. Well, yeah, I was proud of the performance, but it goes to show me, it always reminds me, the impossible is always possible. You try hard enough, you'll always win, okay? You will always get there, guys. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's go back up top. Hi, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that, seeing all our little bits round and about here, where we work, how we do it, and a basic behind the scenes. Okay, so if you're new here, be nice. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, and leave us a comment below. What do you think about our setup? How do you guys film like this? Or, not, or however. And, feel free to give us your own studio tour video. We'd love to see you. Okay, that's all for now, guys. So we'll catch you all next time. Melody, so bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
See you later.